You don't mind going first?
Are you good at going first?
I've never done.
So,
Okay, then.
They just started, so,
Let me just...
Alright, we are officially off. Welcome, everyone, to the second round of the group stages of the Legend of Zelda Randomizer All Boards, No Swords tournament. This match is between Cytown and MrDunlo, both currently in the 0-1 bracket. Wow, bomb upgrade right off the bat.
Yeah, so that could either be the white sword or the magic sword. And of course, you know, because, you know, as a result of the fact that there is in fact no sword in this tournament.
Yes. An interesting start screen here. It's kind of generous, you know, close to start. You can access a lot of Hyrule, a lot of open caves. Death won't matter as much. It's funny, though, that candle on their technically starting screen, they had to walk 4 screens to get it.
Yeah, that seems rather trolly right there. Yeah. Here we got a secret. 37 for medium secrets. That's not too terribly...
Hints already?
Hints already, yeah. So
hints in this are wonderful. These swordless seeds are all about getting your damage source going, you know, because you can't clear dungeons with a blue candle. It would be too slow even if you could do it. You gotta get a bow, a red candle, or of course the wand, which you need to beat the game anyway.
So I got 90 for arrows and 250 for a blue ring.
I think MrDunlo just did a save and quit so he can go buy the first hint.
We're gonna find out what that is.
Or I assume that's why he chose to do a save. No, he's gonna just explore.
Oh, maybe he just wants to make sure he doesn't get dinged by a door repair. And we got Korea's on the overworld. Lovely.
Oh man, Korea's.
And oh hey, level 7.
Oh. Not a good early dungeon.
Well, no, but it's probably gonna, you know, take a look around, see what you can find.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the item could be, you know, close to start. It could be accessible. Or, you know, it could be that.
Or it could be that. Fortunately, level 7 told MrDunlo it didn't want his business anyway, so...
And, the bait looks pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I like better than cheap bait, though? No bait. Oh, there's the other bomb upgrade. Wow.
Okay, so
right near the
so the good news is that they're gonna probably get at least one of those bomb upgrades.
Certainly.
You know, and if the seed is trolly enough and they find a lot of hearts, they may actually make a play for the mags, or, you know, the bomb upgrade for mags.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes just clearing dungeons, the heart containers just throw themselves at you, so you end up with that bomb upgrade anyway.
Seed, or it could be not. Here we got her. Speaking of which, here's a heart, and we found level 2 on MrDunlo's side.
Both of those are great things to find. I hope MrDunlo gets a quick item on the floor. He might.
Oh, there's a door repair. Do you see how much that was?
I did not. I'll check the next one.
And we got ourselves a Gleeok, so that might be a bad thing, because that Gleeok could actually be combat blocking the item. And if that's the case, then the wand... Woo, that's not a good room. But yeah, that Gleeok is wand blocked.
Yeah, you know, the good news is that if that Gleeok is blocking the Triforce, that means your wand is not a 9. At the very, very least. Oh, Dark Falls is right. Gleeok is in a dark room, therefore he can't have an item. That's
no, it's
good.
Is it item or Triforce? I know Triforces don't drop in the dark rooms.
You're right.
And that key, unfortunately.
Yeah.
There's a rupee room.
Dark rooms can have not Triforces. Okay. So they can have keys and other items. Alright. Still, that the Gleeok was in a dark room means that if he at worst, he could be blocking level 2's item, which means not the wand. So,
Yeah.
not the end of the world either. Ooh,
This level
long
2
wand.
is looking like it's pretty heavy on the combat.
Yeah. Pole's voice are another thing that can guarantee that your wand is not in 9.
Yeah.
If those Pole's voices are guarding, say, silvers in 2, that's not my prediction, by the way, but, if they are, then that means, oh, no, actually, if silvers are in 2, then 1 could be in 9. And we're in for a bad time. I did not just wish that on anybody,
Well,
though.
no. Well, that's... yeah. It's too early to tell what's going to block what, but it's pretty clear that this dungeon is not going to... Oh, that is... But good news with that particular room is that item, the 5 rupees, is out in the open.
Is unlocking the door.
Yeah, I at this point, I would... Okay, that's not... Yeah.
Did not pay off.
You're not going anywhere.
So, in my opinion, in a level 2 with that many Pole's voices, I think, I'm thinking that anything I want is going to be wand or bow blocked. So, not anxious to dig the rest of 2. We're going to get our look at the coast item here.
Coast item is Power Bracelet.
Oh, that's pretty
the good thing is that with only 4 Power Bracelet slots, 4 spots in the overworld, this is first quest. It may or may not necessarily. There's only 4 shots at a dungeon being blocked. The bad news is I have seen several races where that has actually been true. So.
Yeah, indeed.
Well, we've already found 2 of the 9 levels. So, with each passing level that we find, it becomes less and less likely. So we want to see more levels right now.
Yeah. Maybe level 1, maybe level 3. Sometimes I like finding 8 early. Oh, warp zones, those are also good to find. Oh, but Cytown's not interested. I know why he's not interested.
Yeah, going after those Armo statues up here.
Indeed. The common strategy and the most important thing to do is you check your Armos items first, because Armos might have your wand. You might have the red candle. Whatever the Armos has, you want that information before you dig anything. So,
right. Here's another secret, and we've got... Nope, just another medium.
Pretty decent medium secret there, 37.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Plenty of money for buying even more bomb upgrades.
I would say, though, that the arrows, with all those pulse voices in 2, I'd say arrows. Yeah, provided we get a nice early bow. Oh, there's the wand.
The wand was the Armos item. Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh, that's outstanding. It's going to be able to come back and pretty much clear out level 2.
Yeah, is this even swordless?
Well, yes. Yes, it is.
This wand, but yes, lovely.
And that wand, of course, is necessary to take down Ganon.
Yep, that's right. So in the swordless, Fred changed Ganon's weakness from the sword to the wand. So not only is it the best item to find in swordless, it also just happens to be required anyway. So getting that done right away is fantastic for every reason. Ooh, and level 3. Cytown doesn't even go to level 2. He keeps digging
level
overworld.
3 in the level 2 spot?
Yeah, this is an interesting place.
That's a second quest, Fred, right there.
Yeah, I would be interested to see if maybe MrDunlo doesn't check that spot.
But yeah, there's another hint shop. No feat of strength will save the princess. That power bracelet is useless.
Just a minute ago, I was about to say, I'm afraid our players may have forgotten about the hints.
Step over the water to reach the raft.
So the raft is blocked by a step ladder.
Aquamentus awaits with a boomerang, Fred.
3 has
hey,
a
look,
book.
We found our item in 3. It is the book. The mostly useless book on these flags.
Maybe worse than useless, because it really hurts the efficiency of your wand.
Yeah, but Cytown is able to grab the Triforce out of 3.
Nice.
So they will be on the board with their first piece of Triforce. And Dunlo is going to be going back into 7. That's a bold move.
Yeah, I wonder why he would dig 7 instead of 2. But, his choice.
Well, I know why.
Because
He was seeing what was in level 2. I mean, look look at what's in here. I mean, besides the fires, I mean, you've got moblins. Okay, there are pros' voices, so...
Yeah, there's pull voices in here, too. I mean, the moblins could be good for bombs.
There's a clock. Those moblins are the ones that don't drop bombs.
Right.
But it looks like, okay, yeah, using up that key. Garaya grumbles with the magic key, so we know the magic key is in here. Oh, but you're not getting that piece of Triforce.
Not from this side. Now, if you can go left and down, that will do it. Gonna need some bombs, I guess. Yeah. So he up is. Alright. That's almost unfortunate in a way, because the magic key is something you kind of hope for. You know, you're like, bow, bow, bow. Oh, well, it's the magic key, I don't mind. So knowing that the magic key is deep in 7, and that it's optional, and that the Triforce is right by the door, you know, it's going to feel bad digging that magic key when it's not progression, so it's almost saying, like, oh, you're not getting the magic key this season, you know, it's, ooh, or you're going to have to spend a lot of time to do it. Likewise, I wouldn't want it to say the red ring is in there either, you know?
I would wager that Cytown is probably not going to step back into 7 until the finds the step ladder.
Yeah, you know,
that way you can guarantee that you can... Yeah. But it looks like Dunlo is back in level 2, is going to put that wand to good use.
That makes sense. Doing level 2 right now is definitely a good idea. Were there red Gorias outside on the overworld nearby? Oh, Cytown finds level 1.
Got one.
So we found levels 1, 2, 3, and the wand, and we're not even 10 minutes into this thing. To answer the question in chat, no timer. I guess the restreamer just forgot to start it. But we are.
Ooh, MrDunlo taking a nap from Nekliok. It's okay, though. At the end of the race, we will have times for all our racers.
Yeah, we'll tell you what their times are. So they are, you know, I mean, just Cytown, this has got to feel great. I got my wand, although it was in an easy spot, but you think your opponent found it as well.
Now, here's
and you got a Triforce, and you found level 1.
Yeah. Now, just to say, not that I wouldn't, you know, do it in his, in their circumstance, but, what I think I probably would have wanted to do is, you know, try and do a little Kinetic-y, to get rid of some of those locked doors.
Yes.
I think, yeah, that way you would just, save on keys, but, you know, in this
Cytown also has an easy pirouette opportunity to start at level 1 as well. Which is a trick, by the way, where you can enter and exit the... Oh, Wizrobes at 1. We didn't see those in the first half.
No.
You know what? One of the best things about Wizrobes in 1, though, but see, and this is good, so the item's on the floor, so he knows he doesn't have to kill them, is simply that... I see what Cytown did there, I'll explain in a minute. Simply that level 1's a small dungeon, so that means your Wizrobes won't be in 6, well, maybe they will, but, you know, they won't be in every dungeon. Ooh, Cytown dies trying to pick up that key. I think he's gonna go back for it. And, by the way, did you see what he did in the spike trap room? Where there was obviously...
What did he do?
There was obviously nothing in the spike trap room, but he still walked in and triggered both sets of spike traps and then left.
Oh,
and that's
you mean
because...
looking for wall masters.
Oh, yes. I was going to say either wall masters, or the reason he specifically triggered the top row of spike traps was because, and this has happened to me, your floor drop item can be in the spike trap, and it will be invisible or nearly invisible.
Oh, really?
If it's the boomerang. Yeah. So say the boomerang spawned in that room. The boomerang could spawn in the top right corner, and you won't notice because there's a spike trap.
Ah.
I've actually had that happen with silvers, and they're invisible. So he's
yeah, they should be invisible until you move the spike track away. Oh!
Oh, level 2 has a vanilla boomerang. He takes it.
Oh, the scrap metal.
Yeah.
Fred.
Level 1 also has a wooden boomerang, which we know
Fred.
So, yeah, Fred. Vanilla shapes,
why do you know randomize?
Ooh.
Hey, we got a red candle in level 1. That's actually quite nice, because that's going to be a reusable item.
Yeah.
And unlike the
they
wand...
do have a wand, but hey, that's actually still good.
Yeah, unlike the wand, though, one good thing about the fire is that it's slightly more persistent. Mm-hmm. So it's good at, for example, taking down some of these some of these Lionels, so you could shoot at them and it'll stay on screen for a couple of seconds.
Yeah, that's
That also frees up, that also, well, I guess it doesn't free up the wand because you're still using the same slot, but at the same time, it's,
Cytown is using exit and re-enter strats on this difficult room trying to despawn the Wizrobes. It's a good idea. I think it's going to work because the Lionels look like they might be in the lowest 2 spots. Yup, they sure were.
There we go, and there's also the Wallmasters. There we go, clear that room out.
Nice. That is a very important trick for Swordless as well, because you may have enemies like Dark Nuts that you can only kill with bombs, or enemies like Bull's Voices, which maybe you can't kill at the moment, period.
Well, the Dark Nuts can be taken down using the tip of the wand.
Oh yeah, so in this scene
Yeah.
you can. But I mean, in general, if you're playing Swordless and there are enemies you can't kill, by all means, you leave the room, come back, respawn the enemies, respawn them in a different order, and you just might get some easier ones.
Yeah, so what happens with that is that each of the enemies, there's a top of the list, and when you take enemies off the bottom, it goes to the enemy that's set to be at the top of the list. So if the top of the list are Wizrobes, then anything else you kill in there will respawn as a Wizrobe if it's at the top.
So real quick, I was just watching Cytown screen. First off, Mr. Dunlo found 6 and died pretty quick in it, but he's gonna dig it, and I think he'll be fine. The enemies don't look bad. Cytown finished 1, and he cleared every room except the room with the blue Wizrobes. So unfortunately, he doesn't know this yet. But was he the one who? No, it was Mr. Dunlo who purchased the hint, right?
That's a good move.
He found the red candle in a staircase, but he did not find the wooden boomerang, buried under all those Wizrobes.
Well, the good news is that if he finds the items that he is looking for in another level, he's not going to come back. The bad news is if he can't find anything, that might be one of the spots he comes back to look.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully he doesn't forget those hints he found at the very start of the game. Cytown taking down that Gleeok. Nice combat,
But doesn't give him anything.
Green Tunic doesn't give him anything. Yeah, I really hope Cytown doesn't think, oh man, that level 1, I need to go dig it. Ooh, Mr. Dunlo.
You know what? With all those Wizrobes, I'd say probably not likely.
Yeah, probably not. I really hope both players buy all the hints, and I'm embarrassed to admit that I already forgot which player purchased his hints already. Was it Cytown or Dunlo? I forget.
I forget either. I just know that one of them is no feat of strength, the other one's the boomerang in one, and the other one is I forget.
Ladder block and 2 with
Ladder
the shutter.
block, yes.
Thanks. Ladder block for the raft.
Yeah.
So.
We actually still don't know if that raft will be required.
It's true.
But we've already seen, so we've seen levels 1,
and
2,
we've seen the bait
3.
block. Mr. Dunlo saw the bait block in level 1.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Cytown saw the bait block in level 1. It was that Goria that was like, I forget what it is. He had some community in his funny message. So that means he was the one and only bait block in the first quest, so that cheap bait isn't necessary. So that's good.
That is good to know. I was gonna say, so let's see, so we've seen levels 1, 2, and 3, and we've seen 6 and 7, so that's 5 levels out that we've already seen.
Yeah, that's really good for our race.
Yeah, so that's actually pretty good. We know none of them will be under a rock, and we haven't explored, Death Mount. We haven't even explored the Deadwoods, or even the forest much, really. So there's still a lot of places where those last 4 levels can be hiding.
Ooh, Mr. Dunlo takes a death on the overworld. Technically in the grave, but close to Death Mountain. That's a long walk back. Don't want to see that happen.
I don't think we've actually seen where those any roads go, have we?
No, we haven't actually. That's a good point.
Yeah, so that actually might be worth investigating.
Yeah, you know, they could save you time in Death Mountain, too.
Could be. And there, Cytown's found the Triforce in 2.
Good job, Cytown.
Okay, so that's a horribly pathetic small secret.
Always funny when that happens, but small secrets tend not to have an effect on how big your wallet is for a race anyway.
Yeah, but everything adds up. It depends. I think it's
Yeah.
all going to hinge on how big the large secrets are. If the large secrets are, you know, average to above average size, then it's definitely going to be a good, good money seed. But if that secret is like 50 or 60, then we've got ourselves a poverty seed.
Yeah, it's true. The big secret, despite the fact there's only 3 of them in the first quest, that's actually quite a bit, but that usually determines how wealthy you are. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
So now Cytown digging 6 without that ladder, but we know MrDunlo was able to get his Triforce, so I hope Cytown does as well. So if after his 20% cut you get 2 rupees, then that means 80% of eggs. He's getting about 3 rupees to begin with.
I don't know. It's the Moblin. The Moblin just wants to give his opinion.
Yeah,
He's given Link his 2 rupees.
Here's my 2 Hillian cents. Yes. So I guess maybe MrDunlo didn't find. Did he not find level 1, or did he not get the Triforce out of it?
I don't think he found level 1 yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're 20 minutes in now, and Cytown, having found levels 1, 2, and 3, and even cleared them out, no less.
And he's clearing out 6 as we speak.
Yeah, that's all fantastic. I mean, that's what you want as a racer. Is, I have a rule where the things I look for most in a seed are, first thing you do is you get your Armos item, because that could be the game right there. Oh. Is MrDunlo gonna? Okay. Low odds. We still don't know what that could be. So that could be 12. That could be 5. But it's not 4. Yeah, I think I agree with Radplaid Dad there. Just go from the start screen west to the Dead Woods and check all those spots. Although where MrDunlo is now, checking the coast or the Candle Alley.
Row.
Yeah, pretty good too.
Yep.
I mean, objectively, of course, we know where everything is, so we said,
here's our item, and it's the
Cytown.
red ring.
So Cytown gets one of the best non-progression items in the game. Actually, probably the best. I think this might be better than the Magic Key in certain seeds.
Yeah, I'd probably choose the red ring over the any key any day.
This is, and that's out of a level that MrDunlo already took the Triforce and ran it. So MrDunlo was counting on it not being progression, but unfortunately it was the red ring. So that means he's, very unlikely to go back and get it unless he's forced. Just like I said about the Magic Key being at 6, or 7 rather. Unfortunately with the Triforce that early in 7 and kind of in plain sight, no, literally in plain sight, it makes you really afraid to dig, 7.
On the other hand, though, with all these non-essential items showing up pretty quickly, I think we can guarantee that we're probably going to see a gigantic dig of level 8.
Yep, absolutely.
Because after so we've already seen the book, we've already seen the red candle, we've already seen the 2 boomerangs. Now, we haven't seen the heart container, and we haven't seen the recorder. We've seen the power bracelet. Okay, so one is up to Death Mountain.
Haven't seen the stepladder either.
That's right. The stepladder is also outstanding too. So
Bow, silver. So yeah, there's that almost puts something good being at 9. Like a bow or silvers maybe, because there's fewer and fewer spots, and there's
level
3
5.
really good items left. Ooh, level 5 find. If you're Cytown, this must feel amazing. You got your wand, and you got 4 pieces of Triforce, and you're 24 minutes in.
Yep.
That's great for Cytown. He's playing the scene really well. Oh, this is a potential item room. This reverse C. He's saving his bombs and killing Manhandler the hard way. But he's got the red ring, so actually, this is what makes the red ring so good. You can just face tank Manhandler.
Even so, the Manhandler gets faster and faster every time he loses one of those petals.
Yeah, he's I thought they were heads. But yeah,
heads.
Is this a connector?
Manhandler is supposed to be some sort of flower. Okay, so we've got the heart container here in 5.
Oh, and the second hint shop on the coast in the vanilla heart container spot. Okay. So MrDunlo takes a note of that and walks away.
Manhandler threatens with the book. That's old news.
Thanks for nothing, old man. Although MrDunlo could use that information if he goes to 5, but I think he's unlikely to.
Get the clock, get the clock. Oh, it's ladder blocked.
Womp. Well, he's going to do the exit and re-enter strats. And you know what? The Lionels were a lower priority than the Wizrobes in level 1. So I would want to assume that would put them as a lower priority in that.
But it doesn't matter anyway. Can't go anywhere with that ladder block.
True.
Yeah.
I might check just to see.
On Death Mountain is an entrance to death.
Earning its name in this scene. So that's good, because we hadn't seen 9 yet.
Yep.
Death Mountain doesn't have any push bracelet spots, or raft spots, or recorder spots, so it has to just be free.
At least in first quest. In second quest, there is actually 2 push blocks in second quest. But yeah, it is not necessary. Also, it looks like it's ladder blocked here in 5. Just all around.
Wow, that's surprising.
Unless there's a workaround. There's probably...
I wasn't really following his map, unfortunately. I didn't see him pause, or I missed his pause, so I couldn't... I just trust him. If he thinks it's ladder blocked, it was probably ladder blocked. Level 5...
Well, not only that, though... So we've seen the item in 5, so we know that it's not one of those circumstances where the ladder is in a room full of, waterways.
Yeah,
because that's one thing I noticed that the game likes to do, is likes to say, okay, here's all these blocks. Oh, well, the item is right over here. So that's where it's like, if you see a lot of river rooms, the ladder just might be in there.
Yep, I agree. I've seen it myself.
It's not a guarantee, of course, but it's one of those intuitive players might think, it's not, it all depends. It all depends on how far you can go in those dungeons.
Yeah.
And more often than not, that's what I've seen.
I agree.
The other
Fred
thing I've seen
only checks to make sure that everything is obtainable. It doesn't check to make sure it's obtainable easily or in a
I was
straight
gonna
line.
say, there's been times where I've seen the bow guarded by a room full of Pole's voices.
Means what, you can kill those with the wand, no problem.
You can kill those with the wand, but that takes a long time. 5 hits, as opposed to just, a whole bunch of them with one single arrow.
So knowing the items out of 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6, plus hints, MrDunlo takes a death before he can check that next
I was gonna say, at this point in time, we can almost call what's gonna be in, levels 8 and 9.
Yeah, it's just the only levels we don't know are 8 and 9. So they started almost half an hour ago, I think 28 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And we can almost give an item rundown. Just 4, 8, and 9. Just 5 items. Of course, in those 5 items are step, ladder, bow, and silvers. So, step, ladder, bow, and silvers I think are going to be important. important. Me personally, when I saw that hint, that was like, step over the water to reach the raft. Even if you don't care about the raft, which I usually wouldn't, that usually tells me there's a ladder block in the level anyway.
Yeah.
Like, the ladder I think is required more often than it isn't. But when I see a hint like that, then that tells me, okay, there was a place where only the ladder could get to, and just my luck, the recorder's on that side of the level too. I mean, it's probably level 5, you know?
Yeah.
Level 5 has the heart container, but that's an easy example. So Cytown is now buying his hints. He's going to be very glad when he buys the third hint on the right.
Actually, you know what? I think we can deduce based on the location of the last few levels. I mean, think about this for a moment. If level 8 is blocked by the raft, which that means the raft has to be in level 4, but we know that the raft is blocked by the step ladder, so the only 2 dungeons that you could use is 9 and 8, and you can't get to 9 without all the Triforces, so we know that 8 cannot be raft blocked. Now,
Yeah,
it could be possible that level 8 has the raft and level 4 has the step ladder.
Yep. Given that we had vanilla level 1 and level 2, sure.
Yeah, but we know that level 9 is not going to be blocked in any way because it's on Death Mountain.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so actually that only leaves 4 and 8, which could potentially have... That only leaves 4 and 8, which could potentially have
I don't think
blocks.
we've seen those other hints, have we?
No, both players have discovered them on the coast, because both players have gone into level 1.
But they haven't actually
them.
Yeah, they haven't purchased them yet.
I mean, I definitely strongly recommend that, because it's funny, in chat 10 minutes ago, somebody's like, well, what items can't be in 9? Well, none of them. For this particular seed, we already know most
And
of
it's
the
also
placements.
possible that it could be possible that level 4, yeah, it's possible that one of the levels could have the recorder and the other one could be recorder blocked.
Oh, certainly, yeah.
But we haven't been up to Death Mountain a whole lot. I don't even think we've searched the grave a whole lot, too, so...
Not even MrDunlo was the closest, and he died, and then went a different way after dying, which is understandable and reasonable. I definitely agree with his decision to do that, because it's such a long walk back, and it feels bad. Why not just dig some other dungeons that you learned where they were anyway, which he did do.
Let's see what's in here all the way down here. Nope, just another, I was gonna say take any, but more like take all the rupees.
Take them all, old man.
See, now here's a very good question. How does the old man take the rupees? Does he, rush over to Link and just, frisk him down? Or does Link be it's like the honor system, and Link is just like, okay, you said I have to pay 20 rupees, so I gotta pay 20 rupees.
I was like, it's the honor system, of course, because, Link is just such a nice guy. If the old man's like, pay me for door repair charge, that'll be, $20.
Link is a nice guy depending upon which version of Link you're talking about.
Oh, that's true. How about this Link? Do we have any canon?
Well, this is young Link, so he's probably a little more impressionable.
I see.
Yeah. The older Link might be a little bit on the side. That's probably why you don't see many games based on older Link.
He's retired.
He's like, I'm good.
He's done. He's like, I've been there, done that. Saved the world.
Yeah, Nintendo, when are we gonna get a game where Link is in his 50s?
Hey, if Metal Gear did it. So, Cytown screen froze a good 2 minutes ago.
Okay, yeah.
I would love to see what he's seeing, but I can't. Okay, now he's in the Deadwoods.
Yeah.
Ask and you shall receive, I guess. Alright, I just have to politely ask, wow, he's got 237 rupees, though. So that means while he was out, he found some big secrets. I assume those were also in the Deadwoods?
Possibly. So I guess we still don't know what our large secret is.
Guess not. We'll find out when MrDunlo gets there, I guess. He seems to be doing that side.
221, so
That was a door repair.
door repair.
Door repair seems to be a little bigger than 20 rupees this seed. That does hurt.
2. Oh. But you know what, though? Even 1 rupee, and I don't think we've seen the bomb shops yet.
Bombs could be the rare shop. That would be
Well, I've seen one seed where the small secret was 1 rupee, and then the next minute you walk into the bomb shop and the bombs are 1 rupee.
Yes.
So that's like the absolute best
20.
thing you could ever see.
Oh, it is. Like small secrets, 1 rupee. Good enough.
Oh, it was even better too because this was like the seed after the runner was having a seed where they couldn't find bombs anywhere.
And then you just get unlimited bombs. That is fantastic.
Well, it's a bit of a relief and sort of a bit of a kick in the teeth.
MrDunlo, who explored Hyrule in an opposite order from Cytown, really, finally finds level 3. I hope he gets the book in Triforce as quickly as Cytown did. Cytown had an excellent level 3, just really explored the minimum, got maybe a little bit lucky there. But, it's also good, too. There's definitely skill in knowing which directions to pick in dungeons. And in this Vanilla Shapes 3, where it's the Manji shape,
Yeah.
Cytown went north, and I think that's where he found everything. And the reason he went north, correct me if I'm wrong, is because shoot rooms are really common in 3. I don't know if there's a good reason for that, or if it's just a Zelda randomizer, the way Fred does it.
I think it's just a matter of how it is sometimes. Yeah. There is one horizontal shoot room in 3.
Yeah, there's no guarantee that any room will be in its vanilla dungeon with the randomizer, but so it is. But then the other thing is old man rooms and corridor stairs where you can't enter from the right side, where you can't enter from the left into its right side.
Yeah, there's certain rooms that there's a bit of a restriction in terms of where you can bomb.
Yes.
So yeah, the corridor staircases, you cannot bomb the left wall if the staircase is in the room next, to the left. And with old men, if an old man room is, below, you cannot bomb down into it. And of course, Zelda's room, if it's on any of the 3 sides, you can't bomb into it.
Correct as well. Yeah, Zelda's room is another good one. I saw a bomb wall fail in level 2 once, and I immediately, oh, there's our bomb shop. Cytown's wealthy enough to just, yeah, I'll take those 40 rupee bombs, those maximum price bombs.
Yeah, max price bombs. That's not fun.
No. He takes 2 of them. Oh, 40 rupees for bombs. That's cheap. I'll take 2. Must be. And then he finds more on
the free one, yeah.
Oh, look at Cytown's bomb capacity. It's 10. He must have picked up the white sword bombs when he was out, I'll call it. Huh. Interesting. Oh, and by the way, MrDunlo does have the same perfect fast 3 that Cytown did. I saw what he did. The reason he went north instead of left was because there was a locked door to the left. So it made sense to go north first, and both players did, and it was awesome.
It's interesting to see how routing changes, depending upon the current inventory.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you have the any key, I even steer towards the locked doors, just in case my opponent doesn't have the any key.
But that's
then, yeah, it could save me a lot. It could screw me over, but
yeah,
I could do something different and special and better. And
well, that's what happened with the Sunday races. The Sunday races, only one of the racers on stream was able to find the stepladder, and and it turned out to actually be a red herring. Because when you have that extra mobility, you're checking places that other people might not be able to, and it might end up getting an advantage, but it might end up like I said, a red herring.
That's interesting. It's a stepladder of
So
all
the same thing
items, but
happens too
somebody
with
is...
the any key. Is all those locked door. There is level 4 under the waterfall.
Ooh, and Mr. Dunlo finds level 5.
Oh, and look at that, the item right away.
Lucky, lucky, lucky. I hope it's the...
It is the stepladder,
Actually,
Fred.
doesn't matter. Yeah, Fred.
Okay, so we can confirm that level 8 is not blocked by the raft or the recorder.
Heart container was in 5, Mr.
Yes.
John Reese. Oh, and there it is.
It's right there. It was actually pretty quick to find in level 5.
I can give you a quick item rundown where the boomerangs were in 1 and 2. Neither player found the boomerang in 1, but both players bought a hint for it. That boomerang, I think it's buried under 8 blue wizrobes. No one's going back for it. There was a book in 3, a red candle as the staircase item in 1. The wand was the Armos item, which both players found very quickly, and that's really the story of the seed there. Cytown found 4 in the waterfall with a very quick laddering Triforce. He is on fire. Both players found the heart container in 5, but Cytown left without getting the Triforce. We think it was ladder blocked. Cytown went all through this 5, found this very room here. It's dark. Ooh, Mr. Dunlo very narrowly avoiding those swords. Yeah, this is a swordless tournament, and there are no swords except in the Lionel's hands. Don't find those swords. Don't let them find you either. And level 6? Did we see the item in 6? Cytown was looking for it.
The item in 6 was,
7 by hint was the any key. The hint was actually in 7 itself. And 8 and 9 we do not know. But there should be a bow and silvers somewhere. There's not very many places left for them to be hiding, so...
I would imagine level 8 is on Death Mountain.
Yeah, we've seen most of the rest of the overworld.
Oh, you know what would... No, that wouldn't work. Oh, you know what would... Actually, you know what could be possible? And we haven't seen any dig doggers yet. You know what it could... Imagine this. Imagine that in level 8, you need to get the Triforce in 8 in order to get to level 9. Level 9 has the recorder. Level 8 has the bow. Or, no. Let's say the silver arrows.
Okay.
Yeah. So you have to go get the recorder at 9, go back to level 8, use the recorder to beat Dig Dogger to get the bow, or the bow, and then you need to buy arrows because the silver arrows are blocked in 9.
Oh, Jiggly, you're terrible. So, I was just about to say, oh, wow, 42 minutes? Cytown's got 5 Triforces, he's seen every dungeon except 8 and 9. He's got to be feeling great, and even Mr. Dunlo, he's doing pretty good too. He's unfortunately going to discover the same ladder block in this 5 that Cytown did, but they got bombs, they got keys, they got a fast wand. They got to be feeling pretty good, pretty happy. And you're like, oh no, what's the worst thing that could happen? How could this still be a 2.5-hour seed? Nice.
No. It is my talent, it is my curse.
So.
Just like rolling seeds where the power bracelet is Goma blocked.
Power bracelet is bow blocked, huh? Yikes. Oh,
okay,
there's our
we
big
got
secret.
115, so that's pretty good.
That's pretty big.
That is pretty big.
I think, Oh, that must be Mags, because that would definitely pick up the, white sword item.
Leok lurks along the lit river. Old news.
Cytown, with his stepladder, wants to come back here into this 5 and get his Triforce, and he knows the only thing that could technically stop him is a Dig Dogger. So...
But no, yeah, that's true. A Dig Dogger could block him.
But other than that, he has to be able to get this Triforce out of 5, so he's trying. He's up 8 twice after exploring 2 different paths. Nothing yet.
And after that, don't forget, I'll have to come back to level 7.
Yeah. Well, that level 7, the Triforce is right by the door, so if you're willing to just never find the any key, level 7 won't give you any problems for once. Oh, please don't be in this room.
Oh, hey, I think we
5
found the
blue
Triforce room.
Yeah, of course we did. Of course we did. You know, I'll keep digging for the compass and wait to get the bad news. Although he does have a red ring and a bomb upgrade.
Oh, so close.
So close. Now, I would go looking for... Oh, there is no other way. Oh, he still has to clear it.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, that he's in the lower part of 5 where TLDR outcropping, he has to do
I
this.
think I just cursed everybody.
Yeah, you did. The Triforce was not in this room, however, Cytown didn't use his bombs very efficiently there. There are better ways of bombing that room.
Now, there... Oh, and there's a Goma.
Oh, no! He could have gone south to this room, which, that room with the Goma is where the vanilla entrance is. He could have gone south to the Goma room and tried the bomb left. And then if he could go up twice from there, that would have let him get around those blue whiz ropes. But instead he wasted his bombs on the blue whiz ropes, maybe a little bit early.
Now the thing is here, though, is that gonna exit all. Because once you've already taken down some of those whiz ropes, they're not going to come back until you've cleared the room.
Yep.
So you could go around clearing enemies, trying to get
Cytown
more
gets
bombs.
Very nice.
There's another heart container there in 4.
MrDunlo is going back into... He picked up the Triforce in 4, and he's going back to get his stepladder. Obviously very good. He needs to do this. And again, our players know where so many items are, except for the bow and arrows, bow and silvers, that is. They have to do this. Like, that's totally the right call. Like, you can't afford to leave dungeons unexplored at this point, because you're still 2 items away from go mode, with just 5 items left to look at, so... I forget what that stepladder was, though.
Stepladder was vanilla.
No, I meant where in 4 in particular, that's all.
Oh, where in 4?
I don't know. I'm sure you'll find it. 6 keys, I don't think anything will stop you from finding it. Alright, so Cytown now goes back into 5 with even more of those expensive bombs. So, something else I might do for this 5, if I really thought it was Wizrope blocked, I would save and quit with 8 or 10 bombs. And I know level 4 is not really close to the start screen. According to our tracker, level 4 is... Oh, and shoutouts to our tracker, Red Plaid Dad. Level 4 is... Oh, it's actually not on the map. Oh, yes, it is. It's in the waterfall. We knew that. But I mean, failing to bomb all the blue whiz ropes, which is
you
difficult.
can't bomb left.
There we go.
There's a shutter door, and oh no!
More blue whiz
Oh
ropes.
no!
Yeah, so I think... I don't know. I don't think there's a room north of where he is. Let's see.
Yeah,
If I'm
no.
looking at the map correctly in my head.
Yeah, where Cytown is right now, that's where the shortcut to the area that has the recorder in vanilla is.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So you have to do this.
You gotta do this room. Now, I don't think we saw the shortcut, so maybe it's possible that the shortcut leads to that one room, but I doubt it.
Is it possible for a staircase to be in a dark room with a wolf block?
No, well, no, a staircase, the Triforce can't be in a dark room.
Right. But
I believe the Triforce can be in a staircase room, though.
It can. So what I'm thinking is if that Goma is blocking... Hear me out here. If that Goma is blocking the shortcut in 5, the one connecting stair, then it's possible to kill the Goma, push a block.
Was that a dark room? Because I don't think the dark
Goma
room
was in a dark room.
Yeah, no, I don't think so, because I don't think you can. I mean, technically speaking, you can, but I think that for the randomizer, I don't think that's quite how it works.
Right, okay, good. So
Now, one interesting thing to note, though, is that there is a bit of a bug where if you enter a staircase in a dark room, when you exit, it'll sort of sort of
Yeah, unfade out, a not
unfade
dark
out.
road.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
kind of a
I've
weird
seen
effect.
it do that.
Yeah.
So Cytown went and bought more of those 40 rupee bombs. I think that's the 4th pack of 40 rupee bombs he's purchased. That's $160 on bomb refills. You know, important, but just saying, buying bomb upgrades is also important for swordless, and sometimes hints. Sometimes you need a wooden arrow. Don't forget to search those out of dungeons too. Bomb upgrades. We haven't seen any bomb upgrades, have we?
Yeah, we haven't.
Yeah, no bomb upgrades. All these dungeons we've seen, you know, not 8, not 9, we haven't seen any. Now,
Maybe
again,
both-
Cytown, not saving and quitting. I would definitely save and quit to preserve my bomb count, because if these 7 bombs don't kill those 5 blue whiz robes, and that's not a lot of bombs, by the way.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I
7.
wouldn't. I think it's better to gamble on the 4 blue whiz robes.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right.
Well,
There's 5.
yeah, well, there's the 5 there, and then I think these ones are 4. Nope,
No,
it's
it's
still
5.
5. Still
They
no
take
good.
3 bombs apiece. You're gonna need them all neatly bunched up. Not that way. There's
Oh, no.
way he's gonna do this. Oh, please! Please prove me wrong. Please prove me wrong.
No.
Oh, wait, but there's 4 bombs on the ground here. Yep, 4 bombs on the ground here. Go get that last one. Go get that last one. These guys are not bomb droppers. The blue Lionels are the bomb droppers.
They're not, but there is one thing you could have done, and that's force a bomb count.
Oh, absolutely. We haven't talked about that all race. I'm surprised. The
Yep.
racers were just flying through these dungeons so fast, we didn't get a chance to talk about that. Do you want to?
And then yes. So what it is there is a counter. If you manage to defeat 10 monsters without, he gets it. If you without getting any damage, if you kill the 10th enemy with a bomb, then you will get a bomb no matter what, as long as they drop an item.
GG Cytown.
Yeah. No, that's good. That is.
And also, MrDunlo finds his stepladder in 4, so both runners are looking in fantastic shape. So now Cytown needs to discover where 8 is, and he needs to just pick up that quick Triforce out of 7.
We still haven't found 9 yet.
No, but I think both players have seen the hint that it's on Death Mountain. And actually, Cytown has done the vanilla 9 part of Death Mountain, so it has to be in the top leftish part of Death Mountain where he is now. Wow.
Now getting all the
4 and
bombs.
6. Yeah, 4 and 6 on the global gets bombs from Red Dark Nuts. Oh,
Here's
there's
9.
We kind of knew it was there. So let's see what Mr. Dunlo chooses to do here. Does he want the any key with 8 keys, or does he just take his quick Triforce and run? I think with 8 keys at this point in the race, you take your Triforce and run.
There's 8.
Well,
8 and 9 are right next to each other.
judging by the fact that Mr. Dunlo chose to pick that Triforce up, I think he's not taking the any key. So Cytown started in the very bottom row of level 8, where the vanilla book is. This room here he's in now, I believe, would be the entrance. So...
Doesn't look like there's anywhere to go. Hopefully the whiz robes are not the dominant. Okay, well there is one Lionel, so...
Yes, again, with the Wall Masters and Lionels in the same room, it must be the same enemy set that we saw in level 1.
Yeah.
Therefore, if it's the same enemy set, the enemy priority list, as far as entering and exiting the doors go, will also be the same. So, he knows. Oh, nice. And some bombs. Everything coming up Cytown.
Yeah, so that's really good to see then.
Yep. Not a seed where you'll be bombing too many blue whiz robes, although it has happened once. Oh, ladder block in 8. You see, this is the neck of the lion. So, if you don't have your ladder, you can't do anything in 8, which...
Here's a
most players
potential
have it
item.
now. There's 4 staircases in 8?
It's the bow.
Oh, it's the bow. good find. With that being right at the beginning of 8, like it is, both players will find it no problem. You can't miss it. So, nobody will get hung up on that.
Now, the only thing that I can see is the routing that Cytown has, them going, to get the Triforce in 8, but having to go back in the Triforce in 7. Now knowing that, of course, the, level 9 is just right next door to level 8.
Oh, I didn't realize that the Triforce in 1 was, Gleeok blocked. That was mean.
Oh, no.
It was. MrDunlo has it now. But
yeah.
I understand why it was,
I think there's a,
left.
but the left, that's probably a staircase.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go check this out here.
Make an interesting point about Cytown leaving that Triforce in 7. He might be
you know what?
digging it.
You know what? I think this is a raft.
Yeah.
This is a raft.
Certainly good odds. Doesn't have to be,
but it's ladder blocked.
Oh. You're right. Oh, good call. You nailed it. Oh, MrDunlo buying the other hints. 4 lurks with your ladder, which he just picked up a minute ago. So 8 had the bow and the raft. That means your silvers are confirmed.
Golema creeps with the red ring. That's what we were missing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are all 3 new hints.
Yeah.
MrDunlo's gonna be sad to hear that.
Step over the water to reach the bow.
Indeed, all of level 8 was ladder blocked. Indeed. Oh yeah, level 8 was already fully ladder blocked anyway, in addition to the raft spot. So yeah. So when you get hints that say step over the water to reach the bow and step over the water to reach the raft, it kind of does make you think they're both in the same dungeon, maybe. I mean, maybe not, because bow blocks are so common, but...
So we can confirm then that the recorder and silver arrows are in 9.
Yeah. Indeed.
Now,
important items are in 9 for the Swordless Seed, yes, and Wand is considered an important item as well. Although, Wand could be in 9 and not Swordless anyway. So, yeah,
but
I've seen bow in 9.
The items, the bow isn't important, or should I say the wand isn't important in non-swordless,
So, but anyway, all that to say, anything can be in 9. The exception, of course, will be if Fred puts the Triforce under a Gleeok, like level 1, then your wand will not be in 9, because you needed to kill the Gleeok to get into 9, Likewise, if, he's already found both items, that's a connector, just leave the Golema alone.
Now, now Cytown's got to go back into 7.
Yeah. And you made a good point there. You had the right strategy, where I wouldn't have left that Triforce in 7 sitting there, because level 9 is right here, and Cytown...
must have the Triforce in 7. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that was a mismark.
Oh.
Something that I can definitely sympathize with.
Yeah, I mean, his stream did go offline for a while, so...
Yeah.
He must have just been missed.
So Cytown is now in the driver's seat.
Being in level 9 under an hour is fantastic.
Now, there is one thing that could definitely, come back to, bite Cytown is the lack of keys.
Certainly, he does only have 2 keys. He'll have to count on finding sign here. I believe there should be 6 keys in this level, but maybe something like 9 or 10 locked doors. So it's gonna be scary, yeah.
Gonna opt for probably not unlocking doors.
Yeah,
maybe gonna unlock this one here to the north. Gonna check here to the left. Can't bomb.
As well, he's gonna be taking every staircase he can because he needs to find those silvers. So.
Yep.
Interesting to see him clear every room like this. He really doesn't have to kill these enemies at all. The only thing... Oh, he's looking for keys, I'm sorry. So the only thing you could get is the Triforce. I somehow completely forgot keys. Duh. Oh, there's one. Take that.
One. Here's a staircase. Is it what we're looking for?
Is this the first staircase he's found?
Yes.
Yes. Okay,
and it's just a transport. Here's another one. Is it a transport? Probably.
So what I like to do, I saw him just back out of a transport there. What I like to do with the transports is I will take them because it crosses off 2 staircases.
Well, I'm of the opinion that I just keep going and just keep taking the staircase and just keep going through the new direction.
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes it kind of lines up that the staircases just sort of tell you where to go. You know, the game tells you where to go. Just follow the logic.
I feel like if you just keep walking without taking the connector, then sometimes what ends up happening is you discover the same staircase twice, and it's not important. And it especially hurts, you know, if there's blue wizrobes guarding the end you come out of. You know, you don't want to see that.
There's a Patra. Now, Patra also too is, wand blocked.
Absolutely, yeah. Nothing except the wand can kill Patra. So, and even though all of our players are good at block clips, I think we've seen Cytown do them. Fred doesn't force
Patra
you to
block
do it.
clips are not fun.
Yeah, no, that too. Cytown's made it to the top left corner of 9. Wow. Yeah, he's taking the staircase instead of... So there might be something wrong with my computer, I'm not sure what, but I don't have stream audio, so if anybody hears Ganon, be sure to let me know. I assume it's a problem with my computer.
No, it's not. I also
okay.
don't have any audio.
Oh, okay. If anybody in chat hears Ganon, I assume we have Cytown's audio going. MrDunlo takes a death in 5. I assume he went back for his Triforce with that ladder as well. Cytown, you're gonna push that block? Yeah, I assume he did.
Nope.
No? Isn't that a staircase room?
I don't think it is. And I think this is a staircase already checked. That hasn't been taken. Oh, there's the recorder. So no, that hasn't checked this one yet. Going to take that recorder just on the off chance. We haven't seen any dig doggers yet this seed.
I mean, yeah, true, Fury. Until he gets the silvers, you don't want to find Ganon. But, it was a key door. Radplat Dad. It was a key door. He spent some keys, he's found some keys, he's up to 3 keys. That's pretty nice. Wow, you're in the top row now, so there's no reason to go left. Oh, MrDunlo is bombing the 5 blue wizrobes. Doing a fine job of it.
Has found the wizrobe boss.
Woohoo. 2 with 1 bomb. Ooh, he does it? He does it. Wow. Right into the Triforce. Just grab it. Very nice. Congratulations, MrDunlo. So he did that a little bit faster than Cytown did. He didn't jump out, buy any 40 rupee bombs, and go right back.
Yeah, good bomb management on that one.
Pyromancing chat saying he got a lot of value with those first few bombs. I see he must have hit 3 or 4, maybe even all 5 with the first few bombs. So that explains it. Interesting that the Triforce room in 5 was reachable from 2 sides, and on each side it was 5 blue wizrobes. You know, interesting.
Well, I guess Ganon found a better boss to guard the Triforce pieces with.
Yeah, indeed. Forget all those Dodongos and Dig Doggers. Those guys are worthless. Just fill every dungeon with wizrobes. All day, every day.
The Legend of Zelda. Oops, all wizrobes.
Oh no, that'd keep me out. Sorry, Zelda, I think you're stuck.
Zelda is now a wizrobe.
Great, we have to save a wizrobe.
Yeah, all wizrobe mode. Even the traps are wizrobes.
We just got 4 wizrobes in the corner of the room that just shoot beams at you.
Well, I know in Zelda Challenge Outlands, the Dig Doggers were replaced by 4 wizrobes that just held themselves together by magic.
Oh, man.
Shoutouts to anybody here who's old enough to remember Zelda Challenge Outlands.
I definitely remember it. It has been so long, though, that I've forgotten even the wizrobes. In fact, I'm not sure if I ever completed it. That was one of the original ROM hacks for
Yep.
Zelda 1, and it was probably the most popular, back, gosh, I don't even know what year it was, but ROM hacks
Oh,
were
it
a little
was.
bit
It
more
was.
rare.
It's got to be almost 20 years.
My gosh, yeah. And we didn't have the tools we had now today to make making those ROM hacks even easier. So Zelda Outlands was totally mind-blowing when it came out.
Oh yeah.
And it's funny because now if you go back and play Zelda Outlands, the one thing I do know about it is that if you play the game now with block clips and screen scrolls...
Yeah, because those hadn't been discovered yet when that was made.
When that was made, yeah. You do break the whole game.
Oh, I've seen it. I've seen one, complete the game in, like, I don't know, what, 10 minutes? 5 minutes?
Oh, yeah. Whoops. So Mr. Dunlo here is looking at the wrong spot for 8 and 9. Those will be on Death Mountain.
Leave the human close to the start. So, the good news is we know where the magic sword is. The bad news is that both of them are at start, so we can't figure out which one's which, and unless we see which one Cytown picked up.
Cytown picked it up off camera. Ooh,
yeah,
so that's Zelda's room.
That's Zelda's room. We found Zelda.
The rupee boss was guarding Zelda, sort of. He's going to try to bomb here? Okay, if that had worked, that would have given him a good shortcut to... Mr. Dunlo finds a big secret when he only had room to carry 40 of it. Of course, that's how it goes. He's like, where's a bomb upgrade? I want to play a bomb upgrade.
And we haven't seen a single bomb upgrade.
So at the moment, by the way, Cytown found Zelda's room, and that's all good and stuff. I think it was Magic Staircase blocked because that bomb wall Beast awaits in southwest.
Well, that's another piece of the puzzle.
Zelda's technically in southeast. But I was about to say, Zelda may be in southeast, but she's not near the start because I think she's Magic Staircase blocked, unless a bomb wall opens up to the left of the rupee boss room. That would be rough. But if it is Magic Staircase blocked, Cytown's already found it. Ooh, okay.
There we go, southwest of Skull.
Cytown getting all the quality hits. There we go. So...
That's actually really good, because those hits could have been gobbled up by mugger rooms.
Indeed, indeed. Have we seen... We've seen one life for money room, right?
I don't think we have we?
Not even one, huh?
No.
One bait block?
No, we saw the bait block. It was blocking nothing.
Mr. Dunlo is now in level 8.
I'd actually say this seed was probably... I mean, with the exception of that level 5 Triforce, I'd say this seed was probably, not too bad.
Yeah, I agree. Especially Wand under Armos. That certainly makes a seed not bad. Ooh, Mr. Dunlo dies in level 8, but I'm not sure where. I was just checking the tracker to see if he had the bow, so I assume he didn't get very far. He may have up-8 and only had 3 hearts to play with, and then got shot. Because remember, Mr. Dunlo didn't get the red ring out of 6.
Right.
He found level 6 much earlier, and was happy to take the Triforce and run. Oh, he died in this room. So hopefully he uses the exit and come back. Oh yeah, those red Wiz robes, they do 4 hearts. 4 hearts is bonk. Yeah, Mr. Dunlo without the red ring is going to have a much harder time in 8 because he chooses to save. Interesting. So Mr. Dunlo has nothing left other than Triforce and bow out of 8 and then go dig 9. And he chooses to save and quit. I assume he wants bombs. 4 hearts is bonk. Yes, 4 hearts is very bonk. Red Plaid Dad. So, that room he had to clear out there. If he had used doorway strats, it would have worked out for him. Because he could, obviously wand, like we saw Cytown do. And...
So here's another stairway on Cytown's side. Let's see where it goes.
Oh, there it is.
It is the silver arrows.
Excellent. So the question now is, did he already hear Ganon, maybe?
No, but we know that Ganon is in the southeast of Skull, right?
Southwest.
Southwest.
But yeah, both Ganon and Silvers were southwest.
Oh, Ganon and Silvers were close. Yeah, that's right. West is over this way.
So he maybe already heard Ganon. Again, I can't hear Ganon chat. So if you've heard Ganon, let me know. He might know exactly where he's
Ganon,
going.
this is... Nope.
What is this? Oh, bomb walls? Yeah, he's already been much of the way through here. Judging by the way he bombed that wall and then quickly went a different way to the west, I'm assuming that he knows where Ganon is.
Ganon must...
Oh, shoot.
Oh, shoot, but that might be the good shoot.
Oh, indeed. We see the room
It's
get
good.
dark. Here's Ganon in his vanilla room. Fred. There was a lot of not randomized in this scene.
I wonder if that means Zelda would be in her room.
We haven't seen it yet. It's possible. Oh, no, because it was a south entrance. The Ruby boss was guarding a south-facing shutter door.
Yeah, no, that's not possible then.
But close.
Yeah.
Don't hug Ganon too many times. The red ring's not that good. There we go.
There we go. We got ourselves some bacon.
Woo! Yeah, that may have been the only way to get through Ganon's room too.
Yeah, I think so, because couldn't bomb it on any other side.
Yeah, he sure tried. He sure tried. So it looks like MrDunlo now is going to go purchase the expensive bombs and then finish 8 and 9. When you have the rupee cap, sure.
Wait.
Spend $80, maybe $120 on not a bomb upgrade.
Yeah, I think it was a magic staircase.
Yeah.
Oh, and look at that.
Cytown.
And
GG.
Cytown has finished with I got disconnected.
1 hour, 10 minutes, and 20 seconds. GG. That's a fantastic time. Yeah, everybody, GG for Cytown. We were just talking about, you know, how the seed was not mean, but still, an hour 10 for any seed, even a generous one, is still fantastic. Cytown played very well.
Yeah, and just think about that. If level 8 hadn't been ladder blocked, that would have been a really, really, really nasty ladder block right there at the very end.
Oh, indeed, indeed.
Yeah. That's one of the reasons. I think that's one of the reasons why racers would want to find the ladder, no matter what the seed calls for, because you never know that last minute.
I've had Zelda be in a Chevy room with no other blocks the whole seed. Should we try to pull Cytown in for an interview?
Yeah.
Let's see. Alright, so, while we wait for Cytown to let us know either way, he might be taking a break after that scene.
It's true. It's also, let's see here, was he declared finished?
Oh yeah, he was. I'm in,
Yeah.
He's...
declared finished on the tracker. That's what I meant.
Oh yeah. There's. Oh, he says it isn't. I'm gonna help him get into.
Okay.
I'm gonna help him get in. Meanwhile, it looks like MrDunlo has finished that first room in 8 and is now walking around looking for his bow and raft. Bow and raft, so he can be sure he needs those silvers in 9.
Yep, and we know the bow was right here. I'm gonna be pleased to see that. One good thing about this still being the Swiss round is there's not a whole lot of pressure. So, you know, it's even though MrDunlo has lost this race, it's definitely still in the game. You know, the Swiss round is just still young, so it's good to keep on forging ahead. You know, get that extra practice in. Take down that Gleeok there. Nope. It's a really good thing the Triforce wasn't up that north doorway, because that would have been really nasty.
Yeah, indeed. I forget where it was in 8, but he found it pretty quickly after the raft. I don't know if he walked past it.
The raft is down here, and then, you know, just go up from here, and then it was in a room, it was in a staircase room protected by a Goma. Gonna pick up the raft.
I guess he forgets if he needs it or not, and he's just taking it anyway, because why leave it?
No, why not? You know, I guess that means that this has been 100% seed, too. So we have found everything.
Missed. Yeah, I think... well, they didn't actually get the any key out of 9. Or 7.
Or 7, but we do definitely know the any key is in 7, so...
Yeah, we do have the full item thing.
Oh. Oh no. It was really nice that Triforce in level 8 was only lightly blocked by a Goma. Oh no, and then you've got to do this room again. Oh.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
That was a tough break. That was if there's any textbook case of wrong turn at Albuquerque, that would have been it. Oh, and gets caught by the Wall Master. Oh.
Ooh, you hate to see that happen.
Yeah. I mean, I guess Wall Masters couldn't be any worse. You know, like if they were like 10 times fast and shot like sword beams. In all 4 directions.
Don't give Fred any ideas. He'll do it.
Oh, I'm gonna check this room here and see if it doesn't have the Triforce. That's actually probably a wise decision. I mean,
yeah.
we know that's not the proper decision, but you know, it could save time. And it's just the compass. Now knows exactly where the Triforce is.
I'm working on getting Cytown in here.
Yeah.
I think I might need help.
I'm not. Hold on a minute.
I thought that if I were in the channel, I could drag him in myself. He's trying. He has a laptop mic, so...
Oh, here's another screen you don't want to see with 4 Gomas. And there's a forced Gleeok fight. Oh no. This level 8 just is not...
It's not nice if you go the wrong way. I think
Yeah.
Cytown did fight this Gleeok, though. I remember him going in, fighting Gleeok, turning around. You know what, though? Cytown, with his red ring, definitely helped him out, because he was able to just face tank some things in the late and just keep walking.
Alright, well
Triforce
that's...
run, didn't even think about it, you know?
At least we know it was on the other side of that Wizrobe door. Just need to go up here, I believe? Or actually, no, you know what? Just go inside this passageway.
Oh, that'll do it too?
That'll do it. But it's gonna...
Oh, yeah, but then you have to walk through the spiral.
Oh, no!
No.
You were just here a minute ago!
He made the same mistake twice?
Wait, no! You can bomb up! You can bomb up!
Alright, that
That's
works.
right!
That puts him in a better position for dodging the Goma in the next room, I think. Grab it quick. Yeah! Half a heart. He makes it. Excellent.
Okay, and I was gonna be on into level 9 and on the hunt for those silvers.
Good job, Mr. Dunlo. So his time right now would be about 1 hour 20. The clock stopped when Cytown stopped, but his time of 1 hour 20 is not bad at all.
Neither of them
obviously
were
he's
running.
not done yet, but 1 hour 20 to 9, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fury's right. That deserved a no Jiggly.
Oh boy.
Back when you were talking about the Goma, I went all stream without making a no Jiggly joke, and then I ruined it.
Well, now that you did that, I guess I can mention the danger noodles that are over here.
I love the danger noodles. Oh, Mr. Dunlo is forfeited. He just got into 9. I guess he doesn't want to dig those silvers. Well, good job to Mr. Dunlo anyway. I mean, into 9 with full item knowledge at 1 hour 20 is excellent. He did nothing wrong. I guess he just doesn't want to finish it.
Well, you find level 9, all that you got left is to do the 2 things. It's like with me, sometimes just knowing what the whole puzzle is enough, you don't really need to complete. And at this time, it's just taking the loss is just taking the loss, right? In the later rounds, you're definitely going to want to keep pushing forward unless and it all depends. Some people care about the finish, and other people just care about whether that they're able to pull through, right?
Yeah, I mean, fighting Ganon, sometimes just
I would say that if it was me, I would probably have forfeited. Only when you get sort of tired and it's like, okay, well, at this point in time, it'll still be like another 20 minutes, so let's just wrap everything up.
So I just invited Mr. Dunlo in for an interview. We don't know why Cytown's locked out of the restream room, but we're working on that.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, just looking on these name entry screens there, Cytown only has 2 deaths. Is that correct? If so, good for him.
Yeah.
Very good for him.
But yeah, we definitely ran into one of the situations that you really don't want to see.
It seems like Mr. Dunlo is also locked out of the commentary. What is that?
Okay. Yep, just bear with us for a moment here. We're just trying to sort things out.
But anyhow, just in case this is the end of the stream and neither player is able to come in for an interview, let me just say one last time, GG Cytown. You played really well. In an hour 10, it's fantastic. And even MrDunlo entered level 9 at the 120 mark. That is also excellent. Good luck to both of you next week, indeed. And also thank you, Math Girl, for restreaming, Jiggly for commentary, and Radplaid Dad for tracking. There's a lot of races going on today, and it takes a lot of work to get all this stuff on the air. So thank you, all of you.
Let me just pull up what we've got for the All Boards No Swords tournament. Next or tomorrow. Let me just check here. Yeah, so here we go. We've got lined up. We've got we've got on the for the 13th. We've got we've got like 6 matches, it seems.
It's quite a bit.
Yeah, that's quite a bit. So we've got one at 7 o'clock. We've got one at 8, one at 9, or 2 at 9, and it looks like we've got one at 11, and then we've got another one at 11. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for that. It's going to be a busy day tomorrow.
Welcome, Mr. Dunlo. You made it. Oh, and Cytown, both of them at the same time. Congratulations, guys. Let me see if I can unmute Cytown. I think he's muted on his end. Same for Mr. Dunlo. I think Mr. Dunlo is muted on his end. We're close, though. We're close to having at least Cytown give us an interview. Maybe a short one.